Hello, dear Gemini. How are you? Welcome. I hope you are doing very, very well. Gemini, let's see what your energy will be like in June 2026. Let's do an overview of this new month. Remember that this reading is general, but it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Gemini. We will be seeing a lot more details throughout the month in the new videos that we upload to the channel. You can supplement this with readings for your other signs to have a much more personalized horoscope. If you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen and I will send you all the information you need. If you wish, you can also contact the phone lines that are published and you will be able to reach a tarot team 24 hours a day. You will be able to communicate with my team and with tarot readers who will be answering all your questions instantly. I also invite you to become part of. You can join this channel, become members of the channel, and get great benefits like early access to videos and horoscopes, updates, polls, and giveaways. Personal consultations. All right, let's channel a message for the sign of Gemini for June 2026. We already have the Fool, the Four of Cups, the Sun, the Eight of Pentacles. Well, Gemini, I feel like it's a month of awakening, of new life, of a new personality. The energy is inviting you to open up, to leave behind doubts, to leave behind that introspective state. If you were coming from a time when you were very closed off, if you were there processing a lot of emotions, maybe it's like saying, well, nothing makes sense to me, nothing from the outside convinces me, I'm having doubts. Sometimes you doubt yourself, right? When nothing from the outside convinces you, they invite you somewhere and maybe you didn't want to go, or they offer you a job or some opportunity and you don't accept it. It's like when you're rejecting the outside world, right? Because there's something going on inside you. And actually, what was happening, what had been going on, why did this isolation or this introspective state happen? Because you've been working a lot on yourself. You've been working on your values. You've been working on yourself. You've been working on your emotions. What things do you need? Because if you've been working on all of this, it's because you're about to enter a new stage this month. You're about to begin. You're starting a new journey, a Gemini awakening to a new reality who has already left behind a burden, some baggage, some weight, has left introspection behind. You've already worked on what you needed to work on. And I feel like this month gives you that opening, right? Well, the introspective work is already done. I made it. I've been able to come out to the surface, right? With an optimistic outlook toward the future above all, because I feel there's a lot of faith in what's coming, in things you want to create, in things you want to manifest, in big goals you have for the long term. So there's something on an internal level, something introspective that's going to come to an end, right? This is like, it could be psychological work, deep work, work with your emotions. This comes to an end because there's something that's understood, something that's comprehended. The result of all this is an opening to a new life. A Gemini also starts to show himself in a different way, right? This is the person I am. This is what I like, what I'm passionate about, what attracts me. This is how I present myself. they're gonna have a need to express themselves differently, you know, like reacting, breaking the mold a little bit. And sometimes this can be seen as Gemini changing their personality a lot. Uh, like also changing the way you dress, your appearance, your look, right? These can be like radical changes that will be more connected to this new thing you're going to be feeling, to this new energy, to this new glow, right? Because there's something you want to show those around you, to the world, to others. It's like, I want to show my essence. I want to show what I like. I'm not here to follow anyone, but to be true to myself, to be true to my principles, to my beliefs, and to move forward with this. I feel like it's a great month of opening up. It's a month where you will be the center of attention, where you'll be shining, right? Your aura is going to be magnetic, it's going to be radiant, right? And you're going to really want to show yourself, to stand out, to communicate in a different way as well, and to start taking different directions in your life. That's why I feel like this month is a turning point in your personality, in your way of being, right? As I see it, Geminis are going to be doing things that maybe at another time they never would have dared to do, right? It's like, this is how I'm showing myself now. I dress this way. Now I communicate this way. I don't have taboos anymore. I don't have prejudices. I've already worked through them, right? And now is the time for expression, of authentic self-expression. Let's see what else we have, Gemini. June, July 2026. Let's take three more tarot cards here. We have the Seven of Cups here, the King of Pentacles, Justice, the Pentacle, and the King of Wands. There's so much confidence this month, isn't there? How much power you're going to feel this month. How I'm connecting again with my self-love, my self-esteem, my values. I know the place I occupy. I know the place, I know what I deserve, I know what I'm worth. I know what I can be capable of doing, you know, and of taking action. It's like a month where many Geminis are going to feel powerful and confident, not only on a personal level, but this is also going to translate to your finances and to your work. It's a very favorable month for finances, for money. There may be opportunities for professional growth, opportunities for promotion. Start earning a lot more money. Or there may be some kind of recognition, and there could be an important, very positive investment, a raise in salary, a higher position more related to leadership or management as well, or leading a team. It's a month where you will be getting organized financially. Okay? So if you've been dealing with some financial chaos regarding things you had to pay, if there were debts, if there were a lot of expenses, right? It's like a month of getting organized where you start to find the new balance. It would be really good to write things down, right? Writing down every expense you have, where you're losing money. How can you grow your finances, right? Also start to eliminate some distractions when it comes to spending, right? It's like before you used to spend on a lot of things. Well, I would see something and say, I want this, I want that. Well, it's like a month of being more aware in that sense because you start to choose what's good for you because you start to focus on something that has more to do with the long term and your future. It's like you start to have a different idea or vision about money, the economy, and stability. So you're going to do a kind of cleanup, get organized, make conscious choices, right? Yoki. It's like choosing, making decisions that will bring financial balance to your life. Okay. And these decisions are the ones that will bring long-term stability. Big financial decisions this month. I also feel that there are many dreams you want to fulfill. There are many dreams you want to make come true. And you're going to start choosing, right? Setting priorities. Which one can come true first? Which one is possible in the short term? And say, hey, this is possible. I can do this. I can make this happen. I see as, let's see, it's going to be a month of really reviewing your finances, reviewing expenses, on how you've spent money in the past, you viewed it, and start, as a result of this, to reach a conclusion, a truth, and begin to reorganize yourself financially. Let's see what else we have. Gemini, June 2026, 2026. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, Knight of Wands. We have the Three of Cups, Nine of Cups. This is so nice. This is so nice because I see a lot of joy, right? There's a lot of joy and a lot of shared pleasure, especially with your friends. It's a very social month. Okay? It's a month where you'll feel the need to connect with the people around you, to go out and look for them, right? To reconnect with those friends you haven't seen in a long time, to spend moments celebrating, right? Reunions and get-togethers, to open yourself up to meeting new people too, right? But I feel like you're going to be very, how can I say this? Like very passionate, right? And very temperamental with your friends, you know, like that need to socialize. The need to socialize is going to be very strong. The need to share, especially to share your abundance with others. Because I see here a Gemini who has achieved something. A Gemini who this month is going to make a dream come true. You're going to manifest something you've been dreaming of, something you've been longing for. And this isn't just in the economic sphere that you're going to materialize, and it may come in the form of a raise and economic growth. But I feel that this dream is also personal. I see a Gemini who is breaking free, an independent Gemini, a self-confident, a Gemini who expresses himself in his own way, right? Right? Who comes across as very, very confident. That's why the change will be noticeable this month, right? Coming out of an introspective phase, a phase that's more reflective, a phase of doubts, to realize who you are, to realize what you're worth, and start to express that value. Start moving, start taking action. It's going to be a very dynamic month where you will really feel very strong, with a lot of energy, with a strong desire to do things, to be productive, to move. There may also be travel plans, right? There could be a trip with your partner or with a friend, uh, or with a group of people, right? And this could be a wish. It could be a dream you've had, and saying, hey, this is possible. We can do it. We can move forward with this project, saying, wow, we did it. We made it happen, okay? I feel like it's also a very social month, like in terms of friendship, love, meetings, and reunions. A month full of fun for you to connect, a month full of pleasure, and a month where your relationships, your friendships, your social circle also start to balance out, right? That sense of reciprocity shows up, right? You know who your friends are, you know who you can connect with, you know who's there when you need them. Okay, there are going to be some big truths when it comes to friendship. Maybe this also has to do with, look, friends are one thing and acquaintances or social circles are another, right? Like seeing the true value of friendship, that's what's going to come to light, right? Who are really there, and those who have truly always been in your life, right? Accompanying you. I see a lot of celebration this month. A celebration because something is coming true. Celebration for something that has been achieved. That's why I ask, what is that dream? What is that wish you've wanted to make come true? Pay attention. That you've felt, that you've longed for. I mean, I've always wanted this. I've wanted to make this a reality. The universe is going to be listening to you this month, and it's going to grant it to you. It's going to make that big dream come true for you. Enjoy this. Let's see what we have, Gemini. As for major arcana, which major arcana card will it be? Which major arcana will be accompanying you in this month of June 2026? Let's see. Wow, you have the Chariot. I really love this reading. It's very positive, Gemini, for you. And it's also your birthday month because the Chariot allows you to move forward this month. Uh, and this is about progress and evolution for your life, about moving to the next level. Mm. I feel this energy is also one of triumph, of succeeding in many areas of your life. It was something you set out to do, to reach that goal you've envisioned, to say, well, I've done it. Here, there has been willpower, there has been desire, bravery, courage, and you have been able to, and you will be able to reach that goal. Why? Because there is determination, because there is self-assurance, because there is confidence in what you want to do. It's an energy that also favors everything related to travel plans, and also mobility, moving. Mm. Dear Gemini, this is what we've seen for all of you in terms of the general energy for the month of June 2026. Have an excellent month, everyone, and we'll see you here next time. Bye.